Dun, 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 dun. It is time for rock and roll history. This day in rock and roll history. Here playing you the greatest rock and roll of all time. Right here. Hello guys, it's DJ Jack and it's time for This Day in Rock and Roll Music History. It's time for a rock and roll history news flash update. This day in rock and roll history, one of the very first stories I'm going to share about on this channel today, and this day in rock and roll history, 1956, Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly recorded what his first songs, which would become his first releases. Yep. Buddy Holly, the good old Buddy Holly from 1956, recorded what would become his first releases, Love Me, Blue Days, and Black Nights, both tracks which later featured on That'll Be the Day, the third album from Holly after Decca. Holly's first major record label packaged these 1956 tunes after he had some success with recordings from the Burnwick and Carol labels. Also this day in rock and roll history, 1961, was Elvis Presley was at number 1 on the UK single charts with Are You Lonesome Tonight? The singer's 6th UK number 1, the song which was written by Roy Turk and Lou Handman in 1926, first became a hit in 1950. And when the Blue Barian Orchestra version reached the top 20 on Billboard pop charts, Elvis recorded the song on the suggestion of the manager Colonial Tom Parker, as it was Parker's wife's, Maria Mott's, favorite song. Yes. And also this day in 1963, the Beatles played 2 gigs. On the first was the El Rono Club and Dance Hall in Macclesfield, Cheshire, supported by Wayne Fordere and the Jets. The Beatles drove 20 miles to the next gig at King's Hall, Stoke on the Trent in Staffordshire. Yes, that is here. And let's keep going on here with this day in rock and roll history. 1975, David Bowie, the BBC Omonymous documentary Crack Actor, a film about David Bowie, was shown on the UK TV film in 1974 when Bowie was continent and addicted to the documentary has become enormous for showing Bowie's fragile mental state during the period. There's one other thing I'm going to share. Let's go to 2003 here real quick. Billy Joel, this day in 2003, Billy Joel was airlifted to hospital after his car smashed into a tree. The singer lost control of its Mandaris 8500 and skidded for 100 yards before crashing. The accident happened to this Hampton, New York. 1991, this day in 1991, Queen had their second UK number 1 with Inendo at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. It extended their epic Bohemian Rhapsody by 33 seconds and became the third largest UK number 1 song of all time, behind the Beatles' Hey Jude and Simple Minds and Belfast Child. The 9 minutes 38 seconds All Around the World by Oasis took over the top slate and demoted the Lemonado to a 4th place for Innono's film Cisco guitar solo Brian May has joined by Yes guitarist Steve Howe. That is all going to be as we're going to get as far as this day in rock and roll music history. And please continue to read on. I'll be back with some more rock and roll history in the next video right after this.